What's going on, masculine family? In this video, I want to talk about walking away and never looking back. So we all know the great Corey Wayne. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because I have about 10 or so DMs and emails that I have saved, and they are almost all identical. Actually, it's probably like 15 or 20 at this point, but they're all identical. And I mean, this really does fall under the same umbrella that almost every single breakup does fall under, but their actual situations are almost all identical. What's identical about them is the girl lost all respect. This is just free advice too. The paid advice, this is high as well, but the girl lost all respect, the girl lost attraction, and walked away. So this is, again, most situations, but and I'm going to reiterate this, is like almost word for word, right? Like, obviously it's not the exact same thing, but the same things happened almost in the same exact ways. Then it led to her losing respect and then breaking up. What is the issue that most guys are having? Well, most guys are too fucking nice. Most guys are, they want to avoid conflict. Most guys don't even set boundaries properly. Most guys don't even know what to do when they even have something inside that they want to express, right? They don't actually have a spine. Now, the next part of this too is men are choosing women that and this comes from being a nice guy, but they're choosing women that are projects, right? They want to be heroes to these girls, broken women. Guys, don't go out with broken people. And again, this comes back to being a nice guy and being too nice. You deep down inside don't feel like you deserve a good woman. So you won't go out with one. You'll go out with a woman who's actually, got issues, right? She's she's got borderline personality disorder, or she's got bipolar, or she just bounces off the walls all the time. She's kind of insane. Instead of going out with a woman who's got a really good family, or going out with a woman who's got a good head on her shoulders, right? So what I want you guys to really start thinking about is the process of a breakup and how it starts to happen. So anybody who sees this, your next relationship, or maybe the relationship that you're in, you can see what's happening. So what ends up happening is she slowly stops being close to you. What do women always want from guys? Well, they always want to be close to you when they're in love with you. The more in love with you they are, the closer they want to be. So if you see her pulling away from you and she starts becoming more distant, a lot of guys will actually notice this way too late. They'll notice when she's, about to break up with you. But you guys can't ignore this. You guys have to absolutely nip this in the bud immediately. So some sort of behavior in the relationship between you two, or just something that you're doing, is causing her to sort of distance herself. Usually it's something that you should be saying or standing up to her, or something that you're not doing right. You have to nail down what that issue is. And a lot of the times they will tell you the problem they have with you. Then from there, the process keeps getting worse. They actually keep, getting more and more distant from you. And of course, a lot of girls have a lot of orbiters around. So what they'll end up doing is another guy is starting to push his way into her attention, her field of view, so to speak. Then you are slowly getting pushed out of that field of view, and he's coming in, and bam, now you're being replaced. So what is the process? Again, it's distance, and then she loses respect for you because you're not handling the relationship properly. And again, this usually happens from complacency or insecurity. So what you need to do is find out what the issue is and just turn it around. And a lot of the times, right, the issue is with you guys. The issue is with yourselves. You guys are complacent creatures. You guys are insecure. You guys need to be focused on your purpose and not the actual relationship. It's funny how much everything falls into place when you are focused on the right things. When you're focused on your purpose and you're focused on self-improvement, reading books like No More Mr. Nice Guy, for example, or you're reading like books about attraction, or you're actually consuming content about this stuff, then you're going to start seeing so many people with that issue, and then you can tie in and match whatever issues you have and say, okay, I had that problem and that's how I fix it. Okay. And then that's what a growth mindset is like. So become growth oriented people. A lot of people are fixed. They're like, I know everything there is to know about everything. And that's the funny thing about life is you should be a student of life. You should be learning all the time and stop assuming that you grew up with perfect parents who taught you everything you needed to know. There is so many cool things about like learning about things that people, you know, find taboo, like relationships. Go ask like 100 people about relationships and they are all going to have different answers because most people don't know anything about attraction or relationships or women, for example. You have to watch out for that process because as soon as she loses respect for you, she's losing attraction for you. And if she loses too much attraction for you, she starts dumping you. So you got to obviously try to reverse that. And a great way to reverse all this, guys, is just set dates and have a great time on that date. And do that over and over and over again. She'll reach out to you when she feels like being close to you and then set another date. She reaches out to you. It's literally the same feedback loop. It's the same pattern. And when she does get distant from you, because it's going to happen at some point, then you say, everything's cool. I'm going to back off and I'm going to let her come to me. Okay. You'll probably send her a message of some kind and she won't answer it. And then you just leave it. Okay, all she's doing is seeing if you're going to freak out or react funny. And then what she'll do is she'll reach out to you saying, oh, I'm sorry, I was just busy doing this, even though she like obviously saw the message. So guys, don't get insecure or butthurt about the way women are. Don't question why women do what they do. I get a lot of that. A lot of guys ask me, why are women like this? Why does she ignore me? Why does she do this? Why does she do that? If you guys are asking that question, why do women do X? You need to be seriously thinking about your own life and start getting busy, guys. Seriously. Start focusing on your mission. Start focusing on your purposes and your passions because look, you shouldn't have time. Yes, you should be able to learn this stuff. And I know why you guys are asking why. But the guys who are always asking me why are the ones that are boring and they're too fucking, you know, they don't have anything going on. Women act the way that they do and human beings act the way that they do because they fucking feel like it. They don't, if a woman doesn't answer your text messages, so fucking what? Go find something to do. And that's what she's trying to get you to do through her actions, really. So women are trying to help you. They're trying to help you walk through the door. They're trying to get you to notice your issues and your faults. And when she does pull away, it's just a test of your strength, right? So focus on that stuff, guys. It's imperative. And if a girl does break up with you, walk away and never look back. And you will either, one of two things will happen. She will either message you saying, hey, you know, we made a mistake or some sort of direct approach, something like that, or she'll move on. And if she does reach out to you, set another date. Do the same repetitive feedback loop again. You guys can't go back to where you were when you guys broke up. You have to start the dating process again. Guys ask me all the time, hey, how do I make a girl fall in love with me again? And this is always from exes. I'm like, how you made her fall in love with you in the first place? Date her again. So everything's down below, guys, if you want coaching and all that shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out Vibrational Awareness, my law of attraction / personal growth channel. And that's it. See you guys in the next one. Done.